Good morning, Keith Tebow, FRCmedia. Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday. And as we do every Wednesday, we spend a few moments with the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Paul Coogan. Mayor, how are you this week?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing well. It's officially summer, so that's a good thing. And we'll talk about a lot of events coming up in short order in just a few moments. Just a couple of quick items of note. Um, the body camera program at the Fall River Police Department, the pilot program, actually got started late last week. I know this is something that you have been pushing for, and now at least some of the supervising officers approved the use of the cameras, and they start using that last week. And what are you hearing about the use of it in 5 short days?
I haven't heard much back yet, but I know the pilot program is what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
The superior officers approved the use in their contract, and the patrolmen and the city are still working out the last few glitches of their contract. So hopefully that's done. But right now we're running a pilot with seven of our street officers or our walking beats or our bike people to wear them. I've been solid on this program right from the get-go. It's something I think is going to protect the guys, and I think it's going to protect the residents. I think it's a big plus for Fall River, and we're going to get the rest of it done in short order, I hope.
Yeah. And just so people know, you had mentioned that you'll be using some ARPA money to help pay for this. There's a grant that's also a grant that's coming from the state this month that'll help pay for the purchase of the units themselves. But I guess the big purchase is the upkeep and also the storage
Yeah,
of all that footage. And I believe that's going to be covered by ARPA money. Is that correct?
right. I think over 5 years, it's like 1.3 million, and it would be our intent to work with our city council on that funding piece for that, so that we don't have to worry about it for 5 years. And I gotta believe by then the technology will have changed again, the way things move so rapidly. But we do want to get a program funded in place so we can get this done again, working with our patrolmen to come up with a compromise that works for everybody.
Do you have any update on the patrolman's contract? I know that's been going on for a while, and I know the body camera is only one part of it. Obviously, there's other issues as well. Any update on when that could be complete? You hoping soon?
We have a couple of big contracts left. Our fire department and the patrolmen. As I said, we settled the Superior. We settled the AFSCME last week. So things are moving. It's just I don't have a timeline on that yet.
Yeah.
Again, negotiations. Government doesn't move at the speed of the private sector sometimes, Keith. So you have to bide your time and go along.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, last week, the Fall River City Council gave its approval to the fiscal 2023 budget. Pretty much left the spending plan that you submitted intact. What does that say about the leanness of the? What does that say about the leanness this year of the budget?
Well, again, because of the benefit of ARPA money, we were able to pull out a lot of the capital projects that lead to the debate about what we should spend it on and what we don't. But at the same time, it is a lean budget. We put some money in for raises for public employees. I think we should do something more for them, and we're working on it. At the same time, the council knows that that budget was heavily scrutinized on the city side to make sure there wasn't a lot of fluff or extra stuff in there. So again, I think you saw from both the tenor of the questions to the department heads and the back and forth with the city administration that people were pretty comfortable with what we did. I talked to one of the councils yesterday, and they said they didn't remember a budget passing that quickly, 8-1 in a long, long time. So I thank the council for all their work on that and being prepared to go in and evaluate what we submitted to them. I think the whole process was relatively smooth this year, and hopefully going forward, that's the model we use.
All right, I want to shift gears to what's coming up in the city over the next weeks or so. Actually, this weekend, we touched upon it a couple of occasions, is a citywide cleanup that's going to be held on Saturday. And it looks like it's going to be kind of a sweltering Saturday for the cleanup. And I'm sure you're still hoping for a lot of people to come out and help clean the city.
Right. I mean, if we get a couple hours out of people, that would be absolutely great. We're going to do it from 9 to 12. And then we always use Sherry's right around the corner here to go over and grab a hot dog or a hamburger or a sandwich after we're done. So we'd ask people to come. It's 9 to 12. You can come right down here to the back of Government Center. And of course, Saturday night we have the drive-in, our first drive-in of the year in Conto up at Durfee. The gates are going to open about 8:30, and then we'll show the movie sometime around 8 when it gets dark. We usually get a pretty good crowd for that too. So it's kind of like summer kickoff in Fall River. We'll start with a cleanup and do a drive-in, and we're going to be following up on our press conference this morning with the summer concerts all over the parks. I'm being told that they're shooting the Hydra seed onto the city pier today. They're going to finish the asphalt work up on Friday. I'm pretty sure that'll be done, and we have to wait till it grows in, and then we'll have that for use for the residents. So things are moving in Fall River, and hopefully it's in the right direction.
Now, getting back to the cleanup on Saturday, people can come to Government Center to get tools to help clean up. Can they actually take them and go to their part of the city and bring it back?
Absolutely. We'll have maps.
Okay, yeah.
And we'll have people there to pick the tools up if we have to, because we have to pick up the trash that they're going to be compiling or piling up in their areas. So we'll pick up the trash and grab the tools at the same time. So if someone wants to do a certain section, they can come here and we'll either give them a map of an area we're concerned about, or they have identified a spot of their own. We'll be glad to work with them. Just get out there, and if you don't come to the citywide cleanup and you want to do the block your house is on, or even clean in front of your own property, everything's a plus. I think the city has been, it seems to me, a little cleaner lately. I drive around a lot. The parks look good. A lot of the streets look clean. We've got our street sweepers going around, but those are the things that make a city received in a positive light. And we're going to keep slugging away at it all summer. We have a lot of them scheduled, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah. You mentioned about the concert series. It was really a big event last year. A lot of people turned out at city parks. From what I gather, the number of parks have increased. I believe last year there was 4, and I think this year it's up to 8, with doubling the number of parks.
Right. We're going to go all over the city this year. We stretched it out. We did some parks twice last year, and we think we'll get more exposure and bring more people into the events by picking up another 4 parks. So that's what we're going to do this year. We'll hit 8 over the course of the summer, working with the Narrows. And again, a concert, face painting, cookout, some groceries. We'll have some games for the kids. They have those spray paint art classes. So it's a lot of fun, and we'd like people to participate in 1 or 2 of them. That'd be great. We'll be around all summer, and the schedule's up.
Yeah. And finally, we will not be speaking next week. I will be, as they say, off on assignment. How's that for the official term next week? But when we next talk, it'll be actually after the 4th of July. So, again, the city is stepping up big with the fireworks and events at both Bicentennial Park and Heritage State Park, correct?
Right. And the concert at the St. Cecilia's Orchestra or band will be playing down at the wall. Patriotic music, and that's always well received. We have a great crowd for that, and then we'll transition up to the Heritage State Park, which will already be humming. We'll have both places going kind of simultaneously. We're going to have our food trucks, a disc jockey, hopefully some other activities for the kids. But again, it's just a way to break up the time while we're waiting for the fireworks, the grand finale, and we'll say a prayer on the weather for that too, because if it's nice, we'll all get to participate, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Is there a rain date? If there is inclement weather, will be moved to Monday, or
the next day? Yeah, next day.
Yeah, on Monday. And on either way, I think on Monday, if the event is happening on the 4th, there's another cleanup at the park as well, right?
We'll clean up. We'll go down there. I plan on getting down to Heritage State Park around 6:30 in the morning. If people want to join me, I'll have a few people with me. We'll pick up that place as fast as we can to make it look better. It's much more positive of an event when you have it, and the next day people drive by and you can't even tell we were there, which is the way to leave it.
Yeah. All right, Mayor Paul Coogan, I appreciate your time as always. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, Keith. Thank you.
All right. Take care. And thank you for joining us here on FRC Media. As always, I'm Keith Tebow. Have a great day.